in a bit more depth. So when a change in a society happens, that change requires long-term profound changes. And depending on the actual revolution and its depth, those changes are at every level in society. The level of self, at the level of social relation, at the level of political relations, at the level of epistemology, etc., etc. And then those are necessarily manifested in events through which, actual transition from the old civilization to the new civilization happens. The important thing in this is that these long-term changes are happening within the existing society. They're happening within an existing society, and they happen for a long, long time. So within an existing society, a new conception of knowledge, which is not a dominant conception of knowledge, would emerge, and it will become stronger, and it would be institutionalized. For example, within existing society, you see different economic institutions emerging, led by different people. At the margin of that society, of course, but they will become stronger and stronger, to the extent that when they are strong enough, they would overwhelm the existing institution, and then you would see those events, spectacular events happening. So that's very, very important. So these long-term changes happen within the womb of the existing, and that's the Marxist word, or the way of, I think, and it's very important. Marx, I think somewhere he says that, so he's talking about, obviously, Marxist revolution, but I'm sort of generalizing it to all revolution. And what he says is the higher relations of production never appear before the material conditions of their existence have matured. And his words are, in the womb of the old society itself. Okay? And that's very important. And so a new society is supposedly one day would replace the existing society, if there is going to be a revolution, obviously, develop within the womb of the existing society or old society itself. That's why Marx says that you can't have socialism without some sort of socialist institution developing within the margin, within the womb of the old, that is, capitalist society in this sense. Otherwise, you would have just political movement, and they may lead to superficial changes, but they are never going to be able to culminate in profound revolution, let alone a revolution at civilizational level. So that's very important. That's, I think, can't be emphasized enough. Okay, so let's take it. So, but why does